everyone, how are you? How has your last week been? This is a general psychic reading weekly forecast for the week. It's going to be Monday to Sunday, the week the 3rd to the 9th of February. Again, the reading is general, so if you're listening to it outside of these dates and it relates, then clearly you were guided to come here and the message was for you. But I am actually specifically going to tune in and ask for a general psychic reading for the week coming from the 3rd to the 9th of February. Okay, here goes. And just so you guys know what cards I'm using, in case you wanted to know, I am using these beautiful cards. So these cards were illustrated by my dear friend Laurie Banks, and they're amazing, in case you wanted to use them for yourself. So again, general psychic reading for a weekly forecast from the 3rd to the 9th of February. Okay, so I'm feeling very strongly just to start pulling cards, which I will. Okay, so it feels to me like the coming up to next week, it feels to me like we've had a period of rest, a period of downtime, a period of ease. But also going into next week, it feels to me like there is a feeling of unease, a feeling of unrest, a feeling of being unsettled. Can you see that? Next week is going to be a time of deep contemplation where, and I've spoke about this in my other general reading, but really the pressure is starting to build that if you're not listening to your true self, if you're not listening to your heart, if you're not listening to your inner guidance, then things are going to get messy, things are going to get ugly, things are going to become more difficult. So if you're feeling a general unrest and unease, next week is going to be a turbulent time where things are coming up from the past, that you haven't dealt with, to be cleared or to be worked through. You can expect to feel a mixture of everything next week: the good, the bad, the up, the down, the ugly, the pretty, the happy, the sad. It's going to feel very unsettling. Although I get that life, you're in a good place and that life is going well, it does feel like there is a general sense of unease and turbulence. So basically the messages for next week is to hold fast and to batten the hatches and to basically hold on for the ride, because things aren't always as they seem. Although things are going to feel turbulent, although you're going to feel like you're in muddy waters and rocky ground, it feels like that, but it's not exactly true. The universe at the moment is going through a cleansing period, especially planet Earth, where everything is being microscopically looked at and worked through on a microscopic level energetically from the Creator. So Creator is basically getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. And I would honestly believe that even if you are someone who is quite spiritually minded or connected or meditates, you are even feeling this unease. This unease is happening to everyone at the moment, and no stone is being left unturned. It's funny because it's a beautiful time. If you have a look at this card, it's a beautiful time, but we're in this period here. It does feel like it's going to be next week predominantly, but the next few weeks where you're going to be feeling rocky and turbulent, although you're in muddied waters, although things around you are going well, you just don't feel settled or at ease. The message that I'm getting for next week is rest easy. Rest easy. Good good things are coming. So we are, as I said, we are purging the old, we are entering the new. This is happening to absolutely everything. Do what you can in the meantime to get some rest, to take care of you, hibernate if you have to, spend time with those that you feel comfortable with, or just with yourself. You really are your own best friend at the moment. Don't go to places that make you feel, to foreign places that make you feel uncomfortable or outside of yourself. Now is not the time. Next week is not the time to make any huge decisions, or to sign any big contracts. Next week is it's a period of hibernation, is what I'm getting. The energies at the moment are very, very, very dense and very strong. So happy for you guys to comment down below on what you're experiencing with what's going on in the world right now and how you're feeling. It's an exciting time. There are big shifts coming, and the shifts that are coming are going to be powerful and for the betterment of mankind and for all of us. But they're intense. They're very, very, very intense. So next week is a week where you want to be looking after yourself, putting yourself first, getting plenty of rest, making sure you don't make any big decisions. It's all right to plan, but I wouldn't be signing any contracts or making any deals next week. I'd just be taking it easy and just staying away from people. It feels to me like people are wanting to cause trouble, cause unnecessary trouble for you, and the best thing you can do is either spend time with people who you know are safe, or not get into those conversations or those situations where you are going to be put in a position where you may be pressured outside your center, if that makes sense. I get the tides are turning, and it's important that you find your equilibrium in these times, in these different times. So you can see how there's more green than there is rocks, but we're still going through a turbulent time. So the forecast from and the prediction for next week is to take care of numero uno, is to put yourself first. And again, it's coming through to not spend time with anyone who you either don't trust or you know is going to make you feel unsettled or outside of your center. Something about money I just want to tune in on keeps coming in. Again, don't make any decisions or deals or put money forward or put money down next week. Just wait. The following couple of weeks will be okay, but next week is a week where they're wanting you to basically ride out the storm. Yeah, it's kind of like the feeling I get from this card is like next week it's like being played by a clown, or being played for the fool. So the energies in the world at the moment are confusing for everyone, because what's happening is Creator is shifting everything in order for us to be able to live in a higher vibration on planet Earth. And in order to do that, things need to shift, things need to change, but it's happening on a mass scale, which is causing a feeling of turbulence or disorientation or unequilibrium, and the energy of money next week. Don't spend a lot of money. Keep just overall, they are talking about money, but overall they're saying keep things to yourself. So just survive the week if you can by spending time with you. Okay, so any final messages they want to give me about the week, the weekly forecast from the 3rd to the 9th of February. The message I keep getting is don't go out in the rain. Again, don't go out in the rain. They're saying don't go out in the rain, don't go out in the weather. The card I pulled was this one. And the feeling I get is again, I'm feeling firestorm, the elements. I get don't put yourself in situations where you might get hurt. You're much better off just spending time with yourself, even if you're feeling alone, than exacerbating the energy that's already out there. For those of you who meditate, continue to meditate. For those of you that don't, perhaps you should start. Again, be careful with your money. Next week it's coming through very, very strongly. Please like, share and subscribe and comment. I'm always keen to hear what you guys have to say. I'll be doing these weekly forecasts weekly, unless of course something comes up personally in my life and I can't make it. But I look forward to hearing from you, and if you have any other ideas about things I could tune in on, I'd love to hear that as well. So take care, hope you enjoy that, and good luck next week. Okay.